This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the controversy over appointments in the city of Hazleton continued at a council meeting on Tuesday. Find out what happened next. Hello and thanks for watching FYI. I'm Ken Carr and I appreciate your time. On the show this Wednesday, a preview of a new show coming to SSPTV and a special story on Dr. Seuss's birthday. That and so much more, including your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. There was plenty of discussion, but no formal action concerning some controversial topics at last night's Hazleton City Council meeting. Those topics included Mayor Jeff Cassatt's choices for administrative personnel, along with finances and requests for information from council. While the mayor announced his administrative team, the nominees have yet to be officially presented to council for approval. At one point during the meeting, council voted to suspend the rules to allow Councilman Dave Sosar to read off 2 pages of prepared questions. Mayor Cassatt says he felt the meeting turned into a trial. Concerned citizen Judy Yurchko, who was in the audience, called on both the mayor and council to put aside political differences and work together to bring industry to the city. She says that would increase the tax base and allow for more police officers to be hired. In the end, no action was taken by council on any of their concerns. You can read much more about last night's council meeting in Sam Galski's article in today's Standard Speaker or at standardspeaker.com. Yesterday was Super Tuesday, and right now Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are the front runners in the U.S. presidential race. The upcoming election and other important topics will be the focus of a brand new show coming to SSPTV. Lisa Sugart has more.
Pleased to be joined by Rick Morelli. You know him as the host of Inside Scoop, but now he's hosting a brand new show right here on SSPTV called In Depth. Rick, glad to have you aboard again, and tell us about the new show, what people can expect.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back and to do another show. It was a lot of fun doing Inside Scoop with Mike DeCosmo and Dave Sosar, and this show is going to be a little bit different than Inside Scoop. Inside Scoop was a lot about politics for the most part. This show is going to be pretty much on the hot issues, topics going on in our area. It's going to be a little bit about politics. It's also going to be about the things that we're reading about. And as myself, being involved in the community and in politics, many times I see what's going on, but I read in the paper of just a small little portion. And so this is a great opportunity to take these important issues and to get individuals to come on the show to tell different sides of the story. Because at the end of the day, the public has to make their decisions. And our goal here is to give the public as much information as possible. We'll start out by doing our first show that's going to be talking about a very hot issue, which is the presidential election. We have Senator John Yudichak coming on our show, along with some others who are going to join us and give their views, both on the Democratic side as well as the Republican side. Another show that we're already getting ready to tape, which is an issue that's happening right now in the school district, which is dealing with security and the metal detectors. And we're going to have Vinny Zola on, and we're going to have Ed Harry, who's head of security. So it's going to be a diverse number of issues that we're going to discuss, along with many good guests.
Well, we're excited to have it here and to jump into these different things. And the fact that you were on the Hazleton Area School Board in the past president, you've been on Luzerne County Council, you have a wealth of information. You know what it's like to be sitting in their shoes and what's going on, and you've dealt with many of those issues firsthand.
Yeah, and I think I can bring some depth with that in the sense of understanding both sides. They're not easy positions to be in, and we obviously see many times critics. And so we want to challenge both sides. We want to challenge the people who are in office, but I also want to challenge the critics as well. And so that's what the show is going to be about. Is really, it's not going to be a show where we're just going to do interviews. My goal is to challenge the people and challenge what they're saying, what they're doing, and bring them on here and to bring more information out to the public so that they have more information to make decisions as to what's right or wrong in our area.
All right, well, it's called In Depth. Rick will be going in depth with many of the important subjects you want to hear about, so be sure to tune in right here on SSPTV.
Thank you, Lisa and Rick. In Depth premieres on Friday at 12:30 p.m. with a rebroadcast at 8:30 p.m. Check your local listings for additional dates and times. Staying with some political news, a congressman from our area has thrown his support behind the Republican frontrunner in this year's presidential race. According to Politico, Republican Congressman Tom Marino has endorsed Donald Trump for president. Marino is the 5th member of Congress to publicly support Trump. Marino says that Trump has overwhelming support in his district. Marino represents the 10th congressional district. The Hazleton Area School District will host a community outreach meeting tomorrow. The meeting will take place tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. at the Hazleton 1 Community Center at 225 East 4th Street in the city. All parents and patrons of the school district are invited to attend. If you're not in the mood to cook tonight, head to the Bonanza Steakhouse in Hazel Township, where you can enjoy a great dinner and help out a good cause. 20% of your total sale will be donated to the Holy Name of Jesus Parish in West Hazleton, which is in the midst of renovating the former Transfiguration School into a community center. The coupon can be found at facebook.com/bonanzasteakhouse.hazeltownship. Sunday is the deadline to order clothing to support the Hazleton Police Department. Show your support by purchasing t-shirts, hoodies, and jackets with the We Are Hazleton logo. Order online through this Sunday at wearehazleton.itemorder.com. Coming up on FYI, I sit down with the sports editor from the Standard Speaker, and we'll see how some Hazleton area alums are doing in college playing sports, and we'll also talk about spring training baseball and more. And as soon as we come back, Dennis Gantz, the host of Wild About Hunting, is here to host a segment on FYI. It's about hunting. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
As we've been reporting, SSPTV will soon be home to a brand new hunting show. Wild About Hunting will premiere in April on the Hunt Channel and here on SSPTV with host Dennis Gantz. Tonight, Dennis introduces us to the winner of a special contest sponsored by the show.
All right, hey Ken, thank you very much. And here we are with Wild Bow Hunting and Daniel's Taxidermy and the winners of our free shoulder mount, the Ruby clan here with Kevin Ruby and the winner of the mount, Joe Ruby. I'm going to talk first. This is a contest that we did this past fall in conjunction with Dan O'Donnell, who's a good friend of mine and the owner of Daniel's Taxidermy. And together we helped sponsor this contest for the youth. And Dan, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business and how the whole entire contest got started.
All right, my name is Dan O'Donnell. I'm from Dan's Taxidermy. I am the taxidermist. So I'm the owner, operator, and taxidermist of Dan's Taxidermy. Mount all kinds of animals, fish, birds, mammals. Got together with Dennis to provide one lucky winner for a shoulder mount here for their first deer that they were able to harvest for their first time.
And we did this starting in archery season, and we didn't get any winners. We had a couple of posts that came in, but the deer had already gone to the processor, and we couldn't get a good amount of the animal to get it to you in order for you to preserve that trophy like this here. So we extended it into the rifle season.
We did.
And we had how many entries actually came in, but obviously the first one is the one who won the free shoulder mount.
We had what, three? I think 2 or 3 that were posted that
Right.
unfortunately didn't meet the exact requirements that we needed to preserve that trophy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Dan's all about the children, and we do a lot of contests in conjunction with Daniel's Taxidermy, specifically for the kids. And we did a contest this past fall where we did something for free squirrel mount and free pheasant mounts. Unfortunately, we didn't have any winners, but we're going to be doing that again. So watch for those coming up on our Wild Bow Hunting Facebook page. But let's go over here to the Ruby clan, and let's talk with Kevin first, who's Joe's dad. And Kevin, tell me a little bit about how you found out about the contest and how you realized that Joe might have a chance to win this.
I was looking at the Wild Bow Hunting Facebook page, and I noticed a contest there. And when Joe harvested the deer, he sent me a picture, and I told him, I said, get me a good picture of it with you by it, and I could send it in. You could try and win a contest on Wild Bow Hunting.
Absolutely. And Joe, you're the man of the hour here. So when you shot this deer, did you know you had a chance to get a free shoulder mount?
No, I didn't until he texted me and said, send me a picture of it with the tag on it to send it in. Maybe you could win a shoulder mount.
And how far was your shot when you put it on this deer?
I think it was like 125-ish, something like that.
125 yards, and how old are you?
14.
125-yard shot at 14 years old, and he went down on one shot, right?
It ran a little bit, and
Would
then we tracked it.
But you just had to do a little tracking job. So the whole entire experience you got to take advantage of. And how many buck did Dad shoot?
None.
None. He's one up on his dad, folks. But hey, you've got a free shoulder mount here, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more coming up in our next segment here on SSPTV.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Holy windy day, Batman. I have to read the weather right now, but I really want to talk about the upcoming Batman vs. Superman movie, but a job's a job. So here's your local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 15 degrees. We'll have a northwest wind from 11 to 16 miles per hour. Here's our 4-day outlook on Thursday. Partly sunny with a high near 31 degrees. On Thursday night, snow is likely mainly after midnight. We have a 70% chance of snow, and we can get an accumulation of around 1 inch. On Friday, once again, snow likely before 2 p.m., then a chance of snow showers after 2 p.m. Mostly cloudy, we'll have a high of 33 degrees, 70% chance of snow on Friday night, 30% chance of snow showers before 8 p.m., partly cloudy, low of 21 degrees. Saturday, the sun comes out, we'll have a high near 36. Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low of 26 degrees, and then on Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 39. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low of 25 degrees. Today is March 2nd. It's also the birthday of beloved author Dr. Seuss. Each year at this time, schools everywhere take part in the annual Read Across America celebration. FYI's Janine Mazurkevich was one of the guest readers today at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School, also known as the Castle. Janine read Oh, the Places You Will Go to students in Mrs. Milosky's classroom. Here's Janine with more on today's special reading event.
Happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. It's a huge celebration. We're here at the Castle and we are celebrating today the importance of reading. And as you saw, there is a big celebration going on. Guest readers here at the Castle. We have some very special guests with us right now as reading is fun. We just recited the Reader's Oath. And Christian, what do you think about today?
I guess fun.
What's so fun about it?
That the view is coming up to my room and I get to listen to Dr. Seuss's stories.
Okay, and so you know that today is Dr. Seuss's birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you learn today from the presentation?
That I should read every day, and the more I read, the smarter I get.
Very good. Well, you're a smart boy, so you must read a lot at home now.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite books?
Green Eggs and Ham, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, however it goes.
Very good. Very well spoken. Thank you so much. And then you are with Title I, right?
Correct.
Okay, so talk about why we have this each and every year.
We are here to celebrate the importance of reading in the schools. We like to bring in our community to show that the impact that reading has and our leaders that are here. If you cannot read, if you were listening to what Dr. Butler said, it's the key to success. It's the key to learning, it's the key to growth, and without reading, you pretty much can't do anything else.
Okay, so today, again, this took a lot of time and effort on the administration, faculty, staff, and even the students. Talk about some of the guests that you brought in today.
We had Pennsylvania State Representative Tara Toohill. We had some of our administration within the school district, Superintendent Dr. Greg Butler, Supervisor of Federal Programs, Mrs. Teeter. We had local police officers, local firefighters. We had a lot of very important people here.
Yeah, and we also have our high school students.
Yes, absolutely. They're right over here. We have some football players, basketball players, and field hockey players.
All right, well, very good. In closing, give everyone advice on why it's so important to read.
So you could get smarter and so you could have fun.
Very good. Well, thank you so much. And again, happy birthday. We're celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday today here at the Castle.
Anyone else see a cougar reading a book in that segment? That was awesome. Thanks, Janine. Well, Dr. Seuss has green eggs and ham. We have the green screen on FYI. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 2, 3, pick 3, 610, pick 4, 5089, pick 5, 97897. We've seen Cougars reading. After the break, we'll see them playing basketball. Dave and I talk about basketball when we come back on Dave Day. But before that, it's time for our home of the week on FYI. Tonight's home is located at 104 Pebble Drive in Eagle Rock Resort. This beautiful custom log style home is right across from the 16th hole and has no neighbors behind it. It features 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, hardwood floors throughout, a beautiful kitchen with upgraded appliances and quartz countertops. This must-see property comes with 32 free rounds of golf and unlimited use of the ski facilities, fitness center, and driving range. It's listed at $419,900. For more information, please call 570-384-1310, extension 1368. We'll be back with Dave Day.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Dave Seaman returns to FYI for yet another Dave Day. Great job by Anthony Bellino last week. Follow him on Twitter. Follow Dave on Twitter. Gotta love the Standard Speaker on Twitter. And Dave, what a great weekend for most of our local teams. Really, the Hazleton area girls playing at the Mohegan Sun Arena in girls basketball, capturing the District 2/4 sub-regional championship. Dave, I listened to some of the games on the radio on Saturday, day after the Hazleton area girls won, and on the broadcast they were saying teams really struggling shooting here this weekend, really relying on defense. Not the Hazleton area Cougars. They really shot the lights out there in the arena. It's a different space. You have to get used to all the seats behind the basket. They came out so aggressive with the victory and really made it look easy against a very good Pittston area team. And as for the atmosphere, everyone just kept saying big time, big time. And going forward, Dave, you think this is the Mohegan Sun Arena really came through with this first time around?
I think from what I've read, I wasn't there, but what I read, there were some tweaks that have to be made. But by and large, I think the teams enjoyed it. The experience was something that the kids are always going to cherish, the rest of their lives. I saw Coach Gavio actually on the way there. Like I said, I wasn't at the game, but when I saw Coach Gavio, I said, "Wouldn't you rather play at a high school?" No, you want this experience, and he went on to say how much of experience the girls are going to relish that, and it's something that they're going to take with them. And I think he kind of had an idea at that point that his team was going to play well that night.
Well, down south, you know where you're going if you're in a district championship game. Mart's Hall, it's been that way for years. The Monomoy area girls, Dave, used their impressive defense to get back into their district championship game and get the victory over Tri-Valley. And then the boys, Monomoy area boys, qualify for the state tournament. They gave Minersville, the #1 seed, a run for their money in District 11 AA in that final, Dave. And Ethan Eichhorst, Hazleton area alum, he's had a very good first season as the Bears head coach.
Yeah, he has, and you knew he would because he's been well-schooled in basketball from the days he was playing junior high for Ron on the Hazleton area freshman team. Then he went over to Bishop Hayfie. He excelled there, and then when Bishop Hayfie closed, he went over to Hazleton Area High School. He had a great senior year for Coach Mike Joseph. Went to Misericordia University, had a great All-America type career there. And he's just a student of the game. He loves the game, and he's passing on that knowledge. Of course, Mono area players usually don't need much to get involved in basketball. They start at a very young age under the legendary Mickey Holland. They had a program started there. Last year, Scott Hudson took them to the district championship, and this year, Ethan brought them back to that level again.
And speaking of some Hazleton area alums, or alums just from our area, recently in the Standard Speaker, Dave, on Tuesday, you guys had some updates. Who's doing well at the next level?
Well, we had a picture, not a picture, but a story on Sal Biazzi. Had a little rough start against South Carolina, a team that's usually very good from the SEC. Joey Barron, a freshman from Hazleton area, played well for Stony Brook. He made 2 appearances as a pitcher early on, but then he was a designated hitter in a recent game at Baylor, a team from the Southwestern Conference, so you know what you're getting into. But Joey at Stony Brook went 2 for 4 with a couple of base hits, so that's not a bad debut. Local bowler, Alyssa Blicki, had a great tournament at Monmouth. She bowls for Long Island University. So there are a lot of players doing well at the next level. And Marissa Tribalpiece as well, softball for Fordham University. So that's a lot of kids, and it gives a lot of incentive for the younger kids now. Like, hey, if you want to play sports and you want to do well at it, there's an outlet for you.
So a lot going on there in spring sports just around the corner. But before we get there, we have swimming district championships coming up and wrestling regionals this weekend. 6 Hazleton area kids going through. Anthony Bellino covered it for the Standard Speaker. All in all, not a bad weekend for the Cougars.
No, it was a great weekend, I think, and a lot of those kids are young too. And the young, they've been around for a while, but they still have some eligibility remaining. People like the Jimmy Hoffmans of the world. Chris Lasecki's a junior. Carson Kinney's a junior. So all those guys are going to be back this year, but I think they're hungry for a little bit more going into regionals at Bethlehem this weekend.
Dave, so spring training also in full swing for baseball right now. I asked Andy behind the camera if he's excited for the Phillies. He kind of said, I want to ask you, though, your Dodgers, new manager this year. Is this it? Is this the year the Dodgers can make it to the World Series?
Wait, what is it? What year? 2016, it's an even year, so you got to watch for the Giants first. That's the first and foremost. No, I think they'll be fine. They got to find another pitcher, obviously, to match up with Clayton Kershaw. You lose somebody like Zach Greinke, that's a lot of wins and a lot of innings that were eaten up by one pitcher. But if something goes wrong, Dodgers have the money, which I'm not a fan of, but they have the money to go get somebody that they would want. So, but what I was interested in is seeing Joe Madden arrive in that van. If you got a chance to see Joe Madden on a Cubs video arrive at spring training in a van, dressed up in tie-dye and dancing on the field for the players, that's why he's makes it fun for the players, and he's one of the top managers in the game, I guess.
There's Madden Mania. I know he's been popular before, but you pick up any preseason magazine, ask about the sporting news, there's a huge article in there on Joe Madden. Enjoy it. The Cubs should enjoy a very good year. Well, I enjoyed another great Dave Day. We'll see you again next week, Dave. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's Signature Steak Night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95, plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Passon, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Dolores C. Alexa of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at the Holy Annunciation Parish. Viewing is at the convenience of the family. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bodden Funeral Home. William G. Schmier of Thomasville. Memorial is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Paradise Lutheran Church. The family will receive friends in the church social hall. Services are under the direction of the Irwin Beck Funeral Home. Mary T. Webb of Willow Grove. Funeral services will be held Thursday at St. David's Church. The Reverend Monsignor James J. Mulligan, formerly of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 11 a.m. at the Queenship of Mary Church. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Reichel Funeral Home. John Jack M. Lavia of Sugarloaf Township. Funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the St. John Bosco Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Frank J. Bodden Funeral Home. And Mary C. Delahanty of Hazleton. Services were held Wednesday at St. Gabriel's Church. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Stanley Demore of Drum. Stanley, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Members of the Lisa Shugart fan club rejoice. I know she's on Let the People Know. She's also going to be on In Depth with Rick Morelli on an upcoming episode, so get ready for that. A lot going on at SSPTV. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.